Well, ordinarily when we start this story, we jump right into an interview. Before we do that today, I want you to take a look around. We are at Fuzzy Fawn Wildlife. Fuzzy is here with us. That's been your name your whole life.
Whole life, day I was born.
All of the fawns that we just saw, all of those pictures, they have lost their moms in one way or another, or something has happened to them.
Right. Half lost their moms, the others are tractors, farmers' equipment, dogs, foxes, coyote attacks, just stuck in bad situations.
And that is where you come in
Yes.
to help them. And I think it's really interesting. You've been showing us around, and these are the fawns that we see here or are over here. There's
Yes.
a lot of them are sort of hiding,
Yes.
which is a good thing.
Yes.
That you take care of them, but
We want them wild.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me how that process works.
Well, just because it's just me who handles them. I have a friend who helps me with the side stuff, but I'm the only one who handles them. The more people you have interacting with them, they're going to become habituated to humans. So all the emergency care, bottle feedings, that's all me, just to make sure they only come to me and no one else.
They're here to be cared for, but then the ultimate goal is that they're going to go back.
They're going to go back to nature in September, hopefully. Some will be wintered over because they're too small, but yeah, the goal is to get them back out there.
And it's really interesting because they form bonds and they
Yes.
create their own little herd here.
Yes, there's groups of 4s or 5s, they form their little herds, and I try to keep them together when I release them so they stick together. And they do, they usually do.
One of the things that has gotten a lot of attention for you is your Instagram account. You have thousands and thousands of people
Yes.
who are following you. And a big portion of that is teaching people about what they need to know
Right.
about fawns. Because
Right.
sometimes people will see them, and you've been getting phone call after phone call
Yeah.
after phone call, and they're worried about them and they
Right.
want to help them. What are some of the main things that we need to know?
The main thing, if you see that little baby curled up in a cute little ball, quiet, content, that's a healthy fawn. The mother will literally leave it the whole day, come back late evening, usually after dark, to nurse it, and then she'll leave it again. And this goes on for the first week to 2 weeks until the baby's strong enough to travel with her. And if the mother doesn't come back, it's usually because she was hit by a car. They don't abandon their babies like people assume they do. So if the baby doesn't nurse at night, in the morning, it's going to be up running around crying. And then call us immediately and we'll check it out, and we'll make sure too that it does need help before we take it.
You clearly have such a big heart.
Thank you.
What keeps you going with doing this?
Oh my gosh, those little faces. I mentioned before, you know, some of the ones that are in the barn, I didn't know they were going to make it through the night.
Yeah.
So to know 2 weeks later they're stronger and they're still going, that's what's, you know, when they come in and they are just lifeless, there's just something in you. You just go full force to try and save that life. So, yeah, and caffeine.
And we should mention too, this is something that you have a license to do, and
Yes.
you also partner with the DEC a
Yes.
great deal with this
Yes.
as well.
Yes, I'm licensed by New York State. I work great with the DEC, all local law enforcements. They're really good at calling before touching a deer of any age, and then we assess them together, what they see, what they tell me, and then we go from there.
This kind of contact is
Yeah, when
okay.
you're only like a week old, I'm not worried about them being habituated to anybody. It's the older as they progress and go through all their cycles of what they have to do, that's when I tell them.
Oh my goodness. Thanks everybody for watching Most Buffalo. I'm Kate Wells, chauffeur. Be well, stay well. We'll see you next time.